Here we are on the west side, or I'm sorry, the downtown of Cookeville, right here at the back of the Maddox building on Reagan Street. Look at this beautiful sign and the beautiful plants that she has here. So actually we're at Washington and Reagan here, between Jefferson and Washington. And it's the side of the Maddox building here, just off the Cookeville Square. And I'm walking up the ramp here so you see how to get to the store off of Reagan Street. And there's the wonderful window with her beautiful art and store hours. And then you get to go through this door right here, and you walk right in this way and down this nice little hallway. You're on the back of the Legends Distillery, and you hang a right, and you can just feel the vibes as you're coming in to this amazing place. Tiny Cloak. In such a small store space, there is so much. You can see all of her different gemstones and herbs and crystals and oils and herbs and magical bundles and athames and little bags and candles and all kinds of artwork and pottery. And then, of course, she has to have some tarot decks here and some medallions that you can wear. And then there's books and more art and incense. And there, of course, is the wonderful Montana, our proprietor here at the Tiny Cloak. And over here, I've been vending here pretty much since they opened, is my little corner. And in my little book corner, we've got my last Perfect Bound book from 2 years ago, Don't Touch Your Face, Poems About the Pandemic. The poetry anthology, Poetry is Dead. We have the cardboard amphibian, hand-stitched, upcycled Sunfrog Greatest Hits book. We've got my bin of gently used vinyl, which I've been getting everybody excited about for months, is my best seller here, including, you could just come in here and get The Last Waltz by the band, just right like that. And I've set up a little book table today because we are selling my brand new book, Broken Megaphones. Broken Megaphones. And I actually just had to go out to the car to get more copies because at today's inaugural book signing, day one of the summer book tour for Broken Megaphones, I've already sold and signed a couple of these books, so I had to go and get some out of the car. And now I'm going to ask Montana to hold the camera for just a second, and I'm just going to just spontaneously open up to somewhere. I'm going to read a poem called Excommunicated, about people that have been thrown out of religious spaces sometimes. Oh, the subtitle of the book is Christ Haunted Poems About Loving and Losing Religion. This one's called Excommunicated. Exile, ex-evangelical, extra in the wild. Back from the journey, still a mess, a work in progress. Betrayed once, bitten twice. Older brother syndrome. Whatever gloss you give that, drop, kick, and toss. It is all the same shit if you still need a boss. So we'll be fine in the land of wild geese, closer to fine and consumer non-alcoholic wine. See, making tree huggers subordinate to dead trees is doing it wrong. The man they murdered is more interested in the social context of the murder than he is in damning the tree. So, older brothers, please, hit stop, say freeze, smile, say cheese. Stand on the mountain, feel your heart on the breeze. Players on their knees, schools with their fees, a surplus of creeds and a deficit of deeds. People still blind, bleed, cry baby cry, feel your feelings. Even the Lord had to die. Excommunicated, page 76. And this is over 215 pages of poetry. There's something like about 80 poems in here. I've got beautiful forewords written by Rick and Chelsea, and another blurb by my friend Martha. Cannot believe what my friend Martha said about this book on the opening page. She said that Andrew Smith is the reincarnation of Lawrence Ferlinghetti. He was one of the beatniks from San Francisco, and it couldn't be a more dear to my heart recommendation that I'm in that lineage. So come out and check out some radical, religious, beatnik, hippie poetry made here in Cookeville, being sold at a local store in Cookeville to all my friends in Cookeville. And at least one Cookeville friend already came and got their signed copy. Maybe you could be the second one. Thanks, y'all.